Good morning, everybody. Everybody had a beautiful weekend. Everybody's doing well. First of all, merch. Merch. I want to start today off though by saying rest in peace to John Singleton. For everybody that do not know, John Singleton passed away. This weekend, John Singleton passed away. Monday morning, actually, early Monday morning. Rest in peace to John Singleton. Good morning, Rasheem, Jack, Kashana Brown. I think that says Torre. How you doing this morning? Hope everybody having a beautiful day. Who else we gotta be? Darrell Edwards. What's up, Darrell? How you doing today, my brother? Jilly Lozano. How you doing, baby girl? Hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Bree Powell. Yes, I was late. That was hot. What else we gotta be? What up, Rock Boogie? John Soto. I said John Soto. I speak facts, so says you. Who else we gotta be? Okay, so there's a couple of things I want to talk about. Kim Porter. What up, Kim Porter? A member. There's a couple of things I want to talk about today. But first, let's talk about some John Singleton real quick. Definitely a legendary legendary film director. For everybody that don't know, he produced a ton of hits. Boys in the Hood, Poetic Justice. I did not know that he had anything to do with Too Fast, Too Furious, but that explains a lot. Baby Boy. Too Fast, Too Furious was the first Fast and Furious that had Tyrese in it. Higher Learning. He worked on the Shaft movie, Four Brothers. Like you could basically see the influences that he had. Hustle and Flow, Black Snake Moan, Rosewood. That was those are some of his more noteworthy movies that he's worked on. Also, for everybody that don't know, he's been working on Snowfall. There's another movie, TV show that he's been a part of. I can't think about it at the moment, but they was absolutely about to go somewhere with it. And you got to understand, like, the more woke you are, the more you're trying to wake up other people. It just seems like the weird shit happens to you. So, where's my brush at? It's all the way over there. Give me 1 second. So for everybody that don't know, he had a stroke recently. He passed away Monday morning. For everybody that don't know, John Singleton had a stroke recently. And since he had the stroke, he's been in a coma. And he passed away, I'm guessing, from complications due to the coma that he was in. So that's what we have going on with John Singleton. Very sorry to hear. He was definitely very influential. Very influential director, man in Hollywood. There are definitely a lot of classic movies and television shows he was a part of. He's gonna be missed. His voice is gonna be missed. So, R.I.P. to John Singleton. And I want to go into something else before we get into the actual topics of today. I wanted to share something that I seen. Okay, so there's this. I hate opening up Instagram. Did I say Poetic Justice? I don't know. My brain is not working right now. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me find something real quick. I hate opening up Instagram. I just absolutely hate it. It's like every time I open up it, I don't want to talk about it. Oh, man. Anyway, so hold on. Sorry for being late today. Apologize to everybody. I want y'all to check this out.
Also really big on God and the universe and spirituality. And so I know that when you do your work and you meet God halfway, He's going to meet you right where you're at. So you can call it luck, you can call it God, you can call it blessings. That's right. All of that together to me it's good. It's great. And I feel for me, I've been very blessed. Because a lot of times I have not met God halfway, and He has taken me to new heights. So luck, blessings, favor. Yes. I think when you're a good person, good comes to you. Right. I love the word luck.
All right, so they got that saying, behind every strong man, behind every strong woman is a good man, or behind every good man is a strong woman, whatever the case is. I think often the thing is that when you're in a relationship with somebody, you tend to mirror things that they do. You tend to have different conversations depending on who you're dealing with. Let's say you're dealing with somebody and they're just into smoking weed all day. That's the type of conversations that y'all gonna be probably, that's the thing they want to talk about. Let's say you're in a conversation with somebody that, or they read comic books, so they want to do is talk about comic books. That's what you're gonna be doing. Is a difference between liking something and something being inherently part of your personality. So when I hear Miss Lauren London speak, and she says what she just said, she basically is hitting it home that it's important for us to have, something bigger than us. You understand what I'm saying? Like, one of the biggest problems and issues that we have in hip hop nowadays is because everybody is aggrandizing, making themselves seem bigger than they actually are. Everybody is some kind of God this way, some kind of God that way. Everybody is, I started this trend, I started that trend. Most of the majority of the people who start trends don't even get big. Okay? Most of the majority of the people who start a trend, somebody more noted than them, who has more notoriety than them, pick up on that trend and carry it. You understand what I'm saying? So now it becomes known as the other or the second or the third guy's movement rather than the first person who created it. This is basically the what's up, Robert McQueen? This is basically the curse of being a creative. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a good example, something that we could also associate ourselves with because we've seen it. Could we hit that like button? Could everybody hit that like button so we can send out more notifications, please? So I'm gonna speak on something that we could get an understanding of where I'm at. So Everyday Struggle was created by who? Who was Everyday Struggle created by? It's created by Joe Budden. But what, even since its inaugural show, was it looked like Complex was trying to push it as? Even though it was created by Joe Budden's, it has always been an academics vehicle. Shout out to academics. Shout out to Joe Budden's. I'm not showing Joe Budden. I'm not throwing shade at anybody. I'm just explaining the situation. Joe Budden go to Complex. Complex is going to give him a show. Joe Budden says, well, he needs somebody to be on the show with him, and he needs a moderator. He personally handpicks, this is by Joe Budden's own mouth, he handpicks Nadeska. He wants Nadeska to work on the project. Also, he said that he wanted to do the project with academics, so they brought academics on board because they wanted to have a young, what up, Wakanda? What up, lovely E? They wanted to have the dynamic of old school, young school dynamic. You understand what I'm saying? Now, what did Complex end up doing? Complex ends up getting rid of Joe Budden. Or Joe Budden ends up walking out. Either way, they part ways. So now, even since before, what is Everyday Struggle known as? An academics vehicle. Now, with that being said, I am in no way bashing academics. I think he's doing a much better job than he was when the show first started. I think he's actually doing a pretty good job. I think that he's being pretty non-biased on the program. I'm not knocking him at all. I think he's doing a good job on the program. I don't really watch it no more, but from the clips that I see here and there, it looks like this is his thing now. This is his show. He's good at it. So I just want that to be known because I'm not knocking him. I'm just explaining that often you will create something, and the person who creates the thing isn't going to be the person who's going to benefit from it. You understand what I'm saying? So when you have a woman like Lauren London, let's play her whole thing real quick. So when we have we're not saying fuck anybody. Come on, we don't want that energy here. So when you have a Lauren London who comes out and she's basically saying, yo, look, she was blessed to basically have met this man and been able to have the relationship that they had. She's just the dopest right now. I'm just keeping it a full stack.
I love the word luck. I do. I love luck. But I'm also really big on God and the universe and spirituality. And so I know that when you do your work and you meet God halfway, he's going to meet you right where you're at. So you can call it luck, you can call it God, you can call it blessings. That's right. All of that together to me it's good. It's great. And I feel for me, I've been very blessed. Because a lot of times I have not met God halfway, and he has taken me to new heights. So luck, blessings, favor. Yes. Just I think when you're a good person, good comes to you. Right. I love the work.
All right, so I just want to play that again, and this is why Kodak Black's whole comment was out of the way. Could you imagine Kodak Black realistically being in a relationship with a female that is that how do you say her? Can you even picture that? Okay, we see the way Kodak Black carries himself. Can you picture him being with anything else other than a smut? Like, just to keep it a stack. You understand what I'm saying? I couldn't picture Kodak Black being with a respectable female. I just couldn't picture it. You know what I'm saying? I just couldn't picture it. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even picture him being with one of the industry hoes. I can't. Let me not call them industry hoes. Industry chicks. Part of my language. I apologize about that. I can't even picture him being with one of the industry chicks. I was about to name a couple, but I'm not now because I don't want to do that after I just said what I said. But I can't even picture him being with an industry chick. I can't picture Kodak Black being with anything other than a thought. Anything, and I don't even like that word, but that's how I want to hammer it home. And I know I don't like the word because I don't use it. You understand what I'm saying? I can't picture him being with any female of substance, especially somebody as articulate as and intelligent as she is. I just couldn't picture it. Hell, I'm a nobody. I got more of a chance with her than him. We'd be able to hold conversation. No, I'm not trying to throw nothing out there. Like Laura London, anybody that's a fan of hers, I'm not trying to throw shots at them. I'm not trying to, shoot my shot. Let's just be clear. So I want to segue into that straight into the whole Mural debacle. Could we hit that like button so we can send out more notifications, please? I'd really appreciate that. If we could hit that like button so we could send out more notifications, because there's probably people that don't even know that we live right now. Think about how many times y'all come into the comment section and y'all like, yo, I didn't even know you was live. What happened? I missed it. That's because we didn't get enough people to hit the like button. They ain't send out more notifications. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Raymond Torres. Yeah, I got to be here like inside of the first 5 or 6 minutes if y'all want me to shout y'all name out all the time. Just going to throw that out there. What up, Brooklyn girl gamer? There's nothing wrong with a female liking thugs. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem is, when I think it is you want to call Nipsey Hussle a thug, but he's intelligent. You want to call Lil Wayne a thug, but as far as I know, Lil Wayne is intelligent. So it's probably not the thug aspect that gets her as much as the realness. You know, it's hard nowadays for people to be genuine with who they are as a character. And sometimes that will draw people to you when they see that you're genuine, you know? No, but they also got to give you the opportunity to show how genuine you is. So, you know, that has to happen also. So I'm gonna tell you a real quick story before we go into this girl that was doing the mural real quick. So one of my homies hit me up, right? He's like, yo, I follow the channel. I've been watching your videos, whatever, right? He was like, yo, he watching the videos. He said, yo, you're exactly like that in real life. And I want to add a caveat to that. This is who I am. Like, I'm really like this. I talk like this. This is how I give it up in real life. It's a fact. But with that being said, there are some people that makes me a little. Sometimes I get a little inside of myself. Like, I'm more careful than I should necessarily be. And we got some Shadi news coming up too. We got some Treyway news coming up for everybody to know. And I got a couple of Treyway videos that's coming out today. Because this is literally just who I am. Like, a lot of times people want to meet me and they want me to have the same energy with them, right? But a lot of times the reason why my energy is like this when we come on here is because your energy is like that. You feel me? So when I meet you up close and personal, if you have the type of energy towards me that could allow for me to have, you know what I'm saying? But because I don't fuck with everybody. I'm just keeping it a stat. I don't fuck with everybody. You understand what I'm saying? I really don't. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people I just don't deal with. Like, I don't got nothing wrong with you. I just don't deal with you. Anyway, let's get into this mural thing. So who I want to show of hands. I want to take a quick vote. Show of hands. Who think those people standing around watching that girl is just as wrong for not stopping her from spray painting that thing, spray painting the mural as she was for spray painting it? Hands up. You think the people that were standing around watching her is just as much to blame? Hands down, they're not to blame. They didn't have to do anything. Oh, wait, hold on. Somebody said if somebody did do that, the pun. That's not happening in the Bronx at all. If Nipsey Hussle had a mural up in the Bronx and somebody started trying to paint over it in the Bronx, there's going to be problems. Like, that's not happening in the Bronx. Period. I don't think it is. That's not happening in the Bronx. I'm going to tell you, there's a couple different type of people in the Bronx, right? But there's this type of person on almost every street in the Bronx. The motherfucker that he's a good person, but he's looking for a reason to kick somebody's ass. I'm telling you, you got these guys in every neighborhood. They're a good person. They probably been through some trials and tribulations through their past, whatever the case is. But they looking for that opportunity to kick somebody's ass. And if you give it to them, they gonna wash you. I'm telling you, that would not happen in the Bronx. Men and women like this. Come on, y'all see Cardi B, right? Y'all see Cardi B, right? Y'all think Cardi B is she's a straight up Bronx chick. You understand what I'm saying? Some straight up Bronx chick. Like, yeah, we got intellectual Bronx chicks and everything. I'm not saying she is an intellectual, but I'm just saying that Prodigy shit was not in the Bronx. I said the Bronx. That Prodigy shit was in Queens. And I could go real deep into why that happened to the Prodigy shit, the Prodigy jump off, but that had more to do with the people in that neighborhood. That had way more to do with the people in that neighborhood. A lot of people are not jacking Prodigy for certain reasons. I don't really want to get into it because I don't want to speak bad about the somebody that passed away. But I like Prodigy, so it is what it is. That would not have happened in the Bronx. If somebody go try to do that to a pun freaking jump off, that's not going to be the story. The story is going to be the police looking for people. That's what the story is going to be. The story isn't going to be that some girl spray painted or some dude spray painted over a pun mural. The story is going to be that there's an APB out for the people who did something to this individual. I'm just keeping it a stack with you. That's what the story's going to be. Nah, that mural wasn't in BK. That mural was in Queens. It was in Queensbridge, wasn't it? Am I wrong? That's all I'm saying, Kashana Brown said it didn't have to resort to violence, but someone could have checked her properly because that was extremely disrespectful. I'm going to explain something to you. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Nah. Oh, wait. Where that thing happened at with the girl? I heard it was in Connecticut. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I heard it was in Connecticut, but y'all know. However y'all want to take my information. Yo, you want to know what's funniest shit? I'm going to tell you what's funniest shit. I'm going to tell you the whole the funniest shit. Yeah, you're right about that, Brooklyn Girl Gamer. That's a fact. I think that they should have just stopped her. That's a little girl. I'm going to tell you why they didn't stop her. I don't think she was there alone. I think that girl that was like, I'm not going to let you paint over Nipsey's face. I think that girl was there with her. I think the person who was filming that lady, I think that they were there together. I think that was all a plot, a plan. I think that these motherfuckers is losers. That's my position. I like Prodigy. Some people just ain't jacking them. That's it. I don't know. I don't want to get into that. We're not talking about that right now. People know who this girl is. They put her personal information out there. She's gonna have a hard life. Also, I think Connecticut is more Bloods. Hartford is more Bloods than Crips. Also, so I don't know, but I'm not sure about that. No, I'm not talking about nobody putting hands on her. Let's just be cool. I'm not saying Queens hated Prodigy. Please, I'm not having this conversation, Mr. Scholar. Her and her friends have put themselves on a list. I'm going to leave it at that. Bloods is in that area, right? Rasheen, that's what I thought. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this is the misconception that a lot of people don't understand. And I'm telling you this because, okay, I'm going to tell you something. You take it how you want to take it. All right. The Bloods in the East Coast started in the prison systems, right? 92, 93, right? This is what we know. This isn't guessing. This is what we know, right? One of the reasons why the Bloods and the whole Crip movement came over here and the blacks had to unify in the prison systems because in the 80s and around that time, there was a big blacks against Latinos war going on in the prison system. For everybody that don't know, real big blacks and Latinos war going on in the prison system. So when they unified, or when the Bloods movement began, or when the Crips movement began, and all of this stuff started happening, it wasn't we're unifying against each other because we hate Crips, and it's not like we was unifying against each other because we hate Bloods. That's more of a West Coast thing, and than it is an East Coast thing. You understand what I'm saying? So my point being, just because this Hartford area is full of Bloods, that does not mean that they have to hate on Crips, because that's not even the lineage in which they came up in. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the problem we have when we have these young people indoctrinated into these gangs, and they don't even know why there is a gang. You understand what I'm saying? They don't even know. They don't even know why it was created. They don't even know why there was a need for it. They don't know none of this stuff. They just say, oh, Bloods and Crips got to be enemies. If I'm a Blood, I got to hate a Crip. If I'm a Crip, I got to hate a Blood. And I also believe that's one of the reasons in which why the two gangs, if you really pay attention to them, are so different. Like Crips are more, from my opinion, from what I've seen, Crips, especially over here in the East Coast, they're 100% more about getting to that bag. No disrespect to the Bloods at all. I know a ton of Bloods. I know a ton of Crips too. That they are straight up about getting to the bag. You could know a Crip for like 2-3 years and not even know these dudes is Crips. I'm just saying, I'm living in New York City, and there's people that I know are Crips, and I knew them for like months before I even found out they was a Crip. You understand? I knew them for months. Some people I knew for a couple of years didn't even know they was a Crip. Had no fucking idea, because they didn't move that way. They was about getting to the bag. They wasn't about yelling out shit, throwing up gang signs. You know what I'm saying? But they can throw out gang signs. They do know what to yell. You understand what I'm saying? So, and I think that's another reason why this whole social media thing is the way that it is, because it allows people that in their normal life, they, even though they're a part of an association in their normal life, they don't preach it as much. But when they come online, you can, I'm not going to say hide, but you can be a little bit more forthcoming with your belief system and with your affiliations. And you don't have to worry about getting fired at your job if you do it the right way. You understand what I'm saying? You're right about that, Reaper Keeper. Reaper Keeper says because the East Coast gangs have different rules and codes, they don't have to have flags or wear certain colors. That's a fact. Yeah. Just from my experience that I know. And this is not a knock on Bloods, and this is not a knock on Crips. I'm just talking about my experiences. My experience don't have to be accurate. It's just from my experiences. Well, my experiences are accurate to who I am, but I'm not saying that's not a referendum on the whole entire community. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So when I see this young girl painting a mural, and then I see they had the one dude that was taping, and he was like, man, if I was outside, nigga, you live in a building, you got an elevator, you got stairs, got a rope, you got something. You could have went downstairs. You understand what I'm saying? So these dudes is funny, yo. He's like, yo, if I would have been down there, she wouldn't be doing that. Nigga, you 5 minutes apart of my language. N-word. You 5 minutes away, yo. I bet you if you ordered some damn pizza, they told you they wasn't bringing it upstairs, you would have been downstairs to pick that up. How about that? I didn't see the battle. As soon as I see the battle, I will give you my thoughts on the Goods versus Cassidy. That's a fact. I gotta see the battle. Somebody got a link, send it to me. I heard something slightly different, Reaper Keeper. Also, they had the battle in like Atlanta. That's not even a battle rap state. That's not even a state where they care about bars at. You see their artists? They don't care about bars down here. They, shout out to their artists though. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody, but that don't even make sense. That didn't even make sense to happen in Atlanta. Like that didn't even make sense. It's like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna have a country music battle in Canada? Like that shit didn't even make sense. Nobody is talking about hitting anybody. I don't understand why people think every single time you need to try to prevent somebody to do something, you have to be physical with them. You don't always have to be physical with somebody. They shouldn't have any battles at all that is not held in the Northeast, and that's my position. All rap battles should be either held in the Northeast, you can hold them in LA, not freaking anywhere in California. LA specifically. Chicago. I don't know about the scene in Boston that much. But every single Northeast, Boston, Northeast, that's good enough. Northeast, LA, Chicago, Philly. Philly's Northeast. Northeast. That didn't even make sense. That didn't even make sense to me why they were holding it in LA. LA has the Migos. You think the Migos could win a battle rap? If someone's a hater, call him Joe Budden. What kind of diss line is that? Get out of here with this. Niggas is retarded. I want to see the Migos. What do you think is gonna happen if the Cassidy will wash the Migos? The worst URL rapper would defeat the Migos in a battle rap. You get it? Like, why would they even hold the damn thing? I don't know. That line stuck where? To the refrigerator? That line is terrible. And the only reason why anybody remembers that line is because of how terrible it is. That line is terrible. That's one of the worst lines, sublines, or diss lines I've ever heard in the history of rap. That shit was freaking bad. That shit was so bad, I have to assume they made it bad on purpose. Well, yeah, we were. That's actually what we're talking about, but we had we did a side quest and started talking about the Cassidy situation. I'm not listening to nothing that goes Reaper Keeper. I'm not listening to none of that. I want to see it for myself. I don't care what other people say about shit. That's my point, Mr. Scholar. Didn't see it. Don't know. I forgot I was doing something. I think I was doing something. Who saw show of hands? Who saw game Endgame? Show of hands. Who saw Endgame? Yes, no. I plan on going to see it again. You want to go with me, Brooklyn Girl Gamer? I'm going to tell y'all what happened with me. I'm not talking about the damn movie. And I swear, don't nobody say anything about the movie. Please do not do that. Please do not do that. I'm asking. Don't ruin the shit for somebody else. I got to see it for myself. I have to see it for myself. The whole cast, I got to see it for myself. I got to see it for myself. I already saw it twice. I plan on going to see Endgame again though, but I already saw it twice. That shit already made over $1 billion. That shit already made $1.6 billion. That shit is retarded. It ain't even been out a whole fucking weekend. Get out of here. I'm gonna tell you why. Because the majority of the people that seen it once seen it twice. I'm telling you that's why. The majority of the people that seen it once seen it twice. I saw it on Friday, and then I went back and saw it on Saturday. The majority in game. The majority of the people that seen it once, seen it twice. I don't care what G Herbo says. Oh, no, I went to the 3D theater both times. Both times I saw it in 3D. Dude, it made 1.6 billion already. That's retarded. This is the new merch, by the way. And I'm pretty sure that we got this. We got it in the color you like. This is the new merch. I've seen every Marvel movie. I've seen every Marvel movie. We got it in the sweaters and we got the t-shirts. Just so you know, we got the sweaters and we got the t-shirts. My favorite Marvel movie now is Endgame, but before it was Captain America: Winter Soldier. The whole time I'm watching it, I'm like, damn, I wish I had a girlfriend. Because then I would have went to the theater. I think it's like on 86 or something like that, where you have the seats and then them shits recline and you lay down and it's like a bed and you get to watch the movie. That shit is dope. Yeah, over Iron Man. That's a fact. Iron Man, I don't think Iron Man is one of the best movies in the MCU. That's just me, though. I think the first act is probably one of the best first acts in the MCU, hands down. The first act. But after that, it's not better than a lot of movies. At least I could Winter Soldier, the first Captain America, Winter Soldier, the first Captain America. I like all of them Captain Americas. I think all three of the Captain Americas are better than Iron Man 1. That's just my opinion. But Iron Man 1, yo, what up, Banger? Iron Man 1 has maybe the best first act in all of the MCU. Their first act is fucking incredible. And I think that's what people watch. They watch that first act, and then off of that, every movie has 3 acts. So they watch the first act, and then off of the strength of that, they say it's better than all the rest of the movies. You understand what I'm saying? But the first act of Iron Man is fucking incredible. The third act, third act was pretty good. The second act was okay. But like you take a movie like Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier, all 3 acts was freaking spectacular. There's no plot holes that I seen that I could think of off the top of my head. It just was a good movie. You understand what I'm saying? Winter Soldier. That's one of my favorite movies. But I'm a Captain America fan, so everybody else is more powerful than him. Everybody else is bigger than him. Everybody else has more subs than him. But he's still that nigga. We are going to kick you immediately. You don't come in here and tell us what we're gonna do. How about that? Hit that nigga right over the head with his bags. No. I didn't say he was weak. I'm saying that he's the weakest out of the majority of the. He's not Iron Man. He's not Thor. He's not Hulk. You understand what I'm saying? He is the best fighter in the MCU, hand-to-hand combat. He's the best fighter in the MCU, and they prove it in Endgame. But I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna go into that. No, he's not a mutant. Who's a mutant? Okay, I'm not talking about DC. I'm not talking about comics no more. Yes, man, Inky is family. Wow. It's not a mutant. He got hit with super soldier serum. He got hit with super soldier serum. He used to be, yeah, Black Panther better than Iron Man. Is it the best MCU movie? I still think Winter Soldier is better than Black Panther. You think we look alike? Nah. They prove that Captain America is the best hand-to-hand combatant out of the Avengers. They prove it. All right, so we on this conversation, and then we're gonna get back to what the main conversation is. But no, he's not stronger than Iron Man when Iron Man has the suit on. Iron Man is way stronger than freaking Captain America when Iron Man is in his suit. Are you crazy? First of all, Rick and Morty. You think Rick and Morty is for kids? You know, the cartoon where he's constantly cursing and having sex. You think that's for kids, Reaper Keeper? You think that the Rick and Morty cartoon? You think Family Guy, where they're constantly basically having sex, doing a whole bunch of things that most people don't want their children to see? You think that's for children? Where they're always making gay jokes? You think that's for children? Reaper Keeper, I don't know what you're doing with your kids, man. I don't know what kind of stuff you think is okay for your kids to watch, but this is a new day and age. I'm sorry to tell you. Yes, Cap did beat Iron Man when he had his suit on. That's a fact. South Park, you think South Park is for children? You see how people, when you make blanket statements, you make yourself sound like crazy. Everybody stop making blanket statements. You make blanket statements, you make yourself sound crazy. This guy thinks Family Guy's for kids. Screw that. Well, right now we're just talking about Marvel movies, but we're about to move on from it. You think Wolverine is better than Cap? Are you crazy? First of all, Cap kicks Wolverine's ass and fights constantly. Captain Marvel in this show is the strongest. That's a fact. In the MCU, she is the strongest. That's a fact. What woman? Oh, homegirl. All right, let's get back to topic. We just took a side quest. You just took a side quest. Let's get back to topic. We're talking back about the girl with the mural. Hold on. We get into Shadi in a minute. We're talking about the girl with the mural. Now, this is my position on the whole mural thing. Every single person that was standing there with her, every single person that was freaking video recording what was going on, they were complicit. Screw them also. They traitors. That's the way I feel. If I see somebody doing effed up stuff to you and I don't speak up, then that means I'm not really cool with you. I'm helping them. I'm on their side. You understand what I'm saying? That's like saying, let's say me and you are friends, right? We cool. When I say me and you, obviously I'm talking to all 90 plus people in here. Let's say me and you are cool, right? And then so now I know somebody that's like, yo, I got dirt on him, and they want to come on my channel just to talk shit about you. If me and you are cool, I'm not gonna let them come on my channel. Why would I do that? Now me and you just know each other. That's totally different. But what I'm saying, if me and you are cool, we're supposed to be like this. I'm not gonna let them come on my channel so they could talk trash about you. That's crazy. You understand what I'm saying? That's crazy. So when I see these people standing around watching her paint the mural and all that, you got to understand, through a person who they can't see the big picture, what they're gonna say is, "Oh, why does it matter? She just painting a picture. She just painting over a thing. Why are you mad? You mad because they must be right or some bullshit?" No. You want to know what it is? Sometimes people do shit and it's worth getting upset, whether it's the truth or whether it's a lie, whether it was okay, whether she was painting over that picture because she was trying to disrespect Nipsey Hussle, or whether she was painting over that picture because she was trying to disrespect all people of color. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? It's crazy when people do something that you should get angry over. And then you got other douchebags talking about, well, why are you getting angry over it? That ain't nothing to get angry. That's because you could tell that these people live miserable lives. You understand what I'm saying? Like if somebody come up to you and lie on you, and then somebody say, well, why are you getting upset? It must be true. Nigga, they just lied on me. Why shouldn't I get upset? If somebody go and lie on you, the appropriate response is to get upset. That's the appropriate response. That's like saying if somebody comes and pushes your kid on the floor. No. If somebody comes and accidentally bumps into your 2-year-old and your 2-year-old falls down and gets hurt, why are you getting upset? It was an accident. The appropriate response is to get upset. Nah, drugs wasn't involved. That was a plan. All of them was in on it. They all decided to do it. You understand what I'm saying? All of them was in on it. They just went to go watch the train wreck. You understand what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, they dared her. And then when she said, yo, I'm going to do it, they went to go watch the train wreck. Yo, could we hit that like button so we could send out more notifications, please? But do you understand what I'm saying? Like, if you got a child and you and your child is walking through the mall and somebody isn't paying attention and they bump into your child and your child falls down and gets hurt. And then when they look at you and they say, it was an accident, why are you so mad? You getting upset that your child just got knocked down on the floor is the appropriate response. People getting upset that this young lady just went and painted over the mural of a dead person, of a person who passed away, no matter who they were, a person that passed away. She's painting over it and disrespecting it. The appropriate response is to get upset. Somebody lying on you, the appropriate response is to get upset. People love to do some effed up stuff, right? And then when you get upset or angry or meet them with that same energy, they like to then say, oh, I knew I was right. No, you're not right. You're being disrespectful. There's a difference. You're doing something in order to upset my life. I should be upset. You understand? I bumped into kids by accident. Oh, you know how bad I feel? Lift them up, pick them up. Sorry, parent. Oh, man, I wasn't looking. I don't know what happened. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not looking at the parent like, yo, what the hell wrong with you? That was an accident. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care what her reason for doing it was. Okay, the Fuse says, I want to add something for us. She had that wall tagged originally, and the artist painted Nipsey over it. So people were saying she won't retag it, and she did. I'm nowhere near on her side, though. Yo, look. The man passed away. Somebody put up something in his honor. There is no excuse that she can have. There is no excuse she can have. You understand? Like, there's literally no excuse that she can have. Reaper Keeper says, I think it comes down to these kids these days are so disrespectful and like a bunch of untrained animals, no regard or respect for morals. I'm going to take it a little bit deeper than that. And I'm going to say that it has more to do with the adults that they're learning from. Just think, everybody, just slow down for a second. Think about this. Think about this. I want to show of hands. Show of hands. Show of hands. I want to take a vote. Show of hands. If someone just blatantly lies on you, just blatantly lies on you, right? And says a terrible, horrible lie, are you going to be upset? Show of hands. Yes, you'll be upset. No, you won't. Blue Money, I don't think that you would be reaching, but I don't think it was racially motivated. But I don't think you would be reaching though. I said something that was horrible, Banger. But you understand what I'm saying? But you want to know what a liar would say? A liar, somebody who's they're used to just lying on people, can't be trusted. Somebody who's just a part of my language, but a fuck nigga. You know what they're gonna say? Yo, why you upset if it ain't true? They'll purposely do something that is geared to upset you. And then when it actually does upset you, they're gonna say, yo, why are you upset though? You got to stay away from these people. These people are no good. People like that, you got to stay away from them. They are no good. They are no good. They are no good. Got to stay away from people like that. I don't want to be a company or have people in my company that go around trying to piss other people off. You understand what I'm saying? Like, let's say I know somebody and they spend all of their day or a lot of their time trying to upset other people. Like, that's their thing. They like talking trash about other people. They like getting negatively involved in other people's life, just like doing effery. I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't live life like that. Why in the hell would I want to have anything to do with you? You understand what I'm saying? Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Pardon me, sorry about that. Yeah, but I'm not trying to feed into nothing negative, but I'm trying to explain the psychology around when we have individuals come in here and say, why do people upset that she painted over a mural of somebody that passed away when the mural was put up in order to be able to show respect to a man? You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is the same exact mindset. Oh, so what? I lied. Why are you upset if it ain't true? You understand what I'm saying? It's the same exact mindset. It's a loser's mentality. You know, people got to watch the people that you stay in conversation with. That's one of the main reasons why I played that Lauren London clip earlier. When you're around people that has intellectual prowess, that people that they could think on a higher level, people that they're about something, even if you aren't trying to get more intelligent, you will. You understand what I'm saying? Even if you aren't trying to change your goals and your motivations, they are going to change because you are going to start changing. You understand what I'm saying? Either the person who's about something is going to start not being about anything, or the person who's not about anything is going to start being about something. Because when you spend time with each other, what happens is you start drawing or picking up aspects of whoever you're with personality, the strong ones. You understand what I'm saying? So when you, let's say you go and you got a person who's on YouTube, right? So you go into their thing because you think they're funny or whatever, and they're always talking about shit that they don't like, stupid shit all day. You're lowering your IQ, basically. That's what you're doing. Basically, you're lowering your IQ. You're lowering your awareness. You're spending your time with effery. That's why I don't watch certain television shows. Not because they're not funny, but because even though they're funny, I know what they're doing. They're psychologically rewiring me. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I don't watch certain television shows. That's why I don't watch a lot of these cop genre flicks, because a lot of these cop genre flicks are brainwashing us to believe that every single person that they pick up is guilty. Yep, hanging around fools will make you dumper. You're right there, Mr. McQueen. Anyway, I'm fucking with you. Anyway, the only real good ones in my opinion was like Law and Order. Law and Order, because they was accurate. Law and Order actually had people who used to work for the detectives and stuff like that used to help them write. Also, that's why I used to more than I do now, but I used to read a lot of John Grisham books. A lot of John Grisham books actually talked about the law, and John Grisham used to literally get this guy just said he was doing drugs on live. You know what? This community is not for you. I'm about to hit you right over the head with your bags, Mr. P. Mason. A lot of John Grisham books, he actually got lawyers, actual lawyers, to help him write. If you look in the beginning, in the is it the epilogue? Epilogue's at the end, right? The prologue. If you look in the prologue, before the prologue, when they say, like, he has the page where he's talking about whatever he's talking about, he'll tell you the different attorneys and everybody who helped him put together, the story that he's telling, so that he could be accurate, so that when he's talking about the things that happen in the court of law, he could be accurate. That's why a lot of times when I be telling y'all what's going to happen, like when I went and I told y'all, what R. Kelly is going to do? This perfect segue straight to R. Kelly. You know what R. Kelly was going to do? I told y'all what R. Kelly was going to do. Made a video on it. I said what R. Kelly is going to do is R. Kelly is going to say that he couldn't read that paperwork that was given to him, so he didn't know it was important. What is his lawyers about to argue? R. Kelly couldn't read the paperwork that was given to him, so he didn't know it was important. I'm pretty sure R. Kelly people do not take advice from me. So that basically means that I know a little bit about the way the law works. Told y'all what he was going to do. But I've done that numerous other times where I've told y'all what I believe somebody's attorney was going to do, or somebody's, whatever legal action it was going to take. I've done that numerous times and been right. And been right. So for everybody that don't know, R. Kelly recently lost a judgment, right? He lost a judgment in court. Basically, he was being sued by a lady that says that when she was 16 years old, R. Kelly had bedded her, had slept with her, and she was suing R. Kelly, right? So what ended up happening, this lawsuit is about a year old now. So I think she started suing him. The lawsuit actually was opened up in February. So what happened is for us groaning. So what happened is she started to sue him. So they had to go to court. See, this is the thing when somebody is suing you, they have to serve you papers. And when they have to serve you papers, usually the person that has to serve you the papers, they have to physically give you the papers. So let's say that I work for whatever law firm and I serve people papers. I can't put the papers in the mailbox. You can say you never got them. I can't give the papers to somebody else and then they're supposed to give them to you. You can say you never got them. I have to physically give you the papers and say you've been served. So what happened was, when R. Kelly had got locked up because he owed the child support money, right? So R. Kelly gets locked up because he's owed the child support money. So when he got locked up, he got served papers somehow. I don't know how, but they're saying he got served papers to go to court for this particular situation. Now, this needs two things for me to believe. The first thing is, if she put this lawsuit in February and then he didn't get the paper served to him, then when was he just in court? He was just in court like in the November or some shit, right? He was just in court like maybe January or some shit. I don't know when. But if it took them damn near 11 months to be able to serve him paper, obviously he's been avoiding being served paper. They couldn't serve him the papers. So he finally gets locked up. He finally gets somewhere where they know where he's at. They serve him the papers, allegedly. And then after they serve him the papers, his argument is he has a reading disorder. What the fuck? Have anybody that don't have a reading disorder tried to read legalese? It's not easy. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not easy. You understand? It's hard to read legalese when, appreciate you, Bloom, when you can read and you don't have a reading disorder. In contrast, when you have a learning disability. So it inhibits your ability to be able to comprehend what you're reading. So I told y'all, when they said that he didn't show up to court, his argument is going to be, and they said he didn't show up to court and he got served the papers in jail. His argument is going to be his lawyers never even knew there was a court date. And I'm going to tell you what they're going to say. I'm telling you right now, they're going to say that he didn't even know to give them the paperwork, so they didn't even get it. No one knew anything about it. Because when he came out, they told him, don't worry about it, we got everything handled. And he didn't even know what he was looking at, so he just assumed that that was also part of the case he was currently dealing with. He was too distraught. His mind was everywhere. And then when you go and you look at his interview, it looks like he was erratic. It looks like he was distraught. He looks like you can honestly say he might not be in his right mind. So I do not think that default verdict is gonna stand up. He's gonna have an opportunity to go and defend himself. Jail time for what? This was a civil case that he just lost. That wasn't a criminal. Appreciate you, Conrad Jones. I used to have a boss named Conrad. He actually taught me a lot about business. Well, I just want people to go to court and have their day in court, period. I'm not wishing any bad on anybody. Go to court, have your day in court, see what they can prove or can't prove. That's it. And yes, I also told y'all that they was doing a follow-up documentary. Nobody watched the video. The video I said all of this on, hold on. I'm going to show y'all the video. Tell y'all what video it was on. I just made the damn video. Nobody went and watched it. Nobody went and watched the damn video. The video only got we'll cover that up. The video, this video right here. Go check that video out. You have to show up and start. Okay, you got to like more videos. The more videos you like, the more they're going to send the notifications to you. And the more I'm going to pop up in your feed. If you don't like the videos, you never like none of the videos and stuff like that, I'm not going to show up in the feed. So if you got any content creator that you really like, that you really messing with, that you want to make sure that you get their videos, you make sure you get the notifications, you want to make sure that they show up in the feed, you got to hit that like button. You got, like, right now we got we juggling between 90 and 100 people. There's only 57 likes. What up, Jason Myers? Shout out to Chirac. Yeah. So, like, there's only like 50 something. You understand what I'm saying? So if you really want to make sure that you catch a channel, they notifications and everything else, you got to hit that like button. You got to be active. You know what I'm saying? You got to comment, hit that like button. Then YouTube is going to say, I fucks with them. You understand what I'm saying? YouTube is going to know that this is the type of content you want to be a part of. Well, I'm not saying keep anybody free. I'm saying go and let them have their day in court and see what the government can or can't prove. That's fair. Period. I'm not advocating for anybody who might be a molester of children to stay free, but at the same time, I don't want a free man. I don't want a man locked up. And then, even more importantly, I believe that if they're gonna put R. Kelly in jail for those crimes, then there are a ton of other people that need to also be incarcerated. That's just my fact. There's a lot of people that enabled his if this is true, there's a lot of people that enabled his proclivities. So there are a ton of other people that should also be locked up and put in jail. And that's just that if he's gonna be locked up for this. You have to also, like, if you have the person, if you're gonna lock up the John, you gotta lock up the pimp. Get it? Yeah, but we only could tackle one situation at a time. It really upsets me when people say, "Well, we got to arrest. If you're gonna arrest this person, and you got to arrest all of those other." We only could handle one situation at a time. What are you gonna do? So that means that if there's somebody goes out there and they murder somebody, if we can't arrest them for murder, then everybody else that commits murder, they should just be free because that other guy didn't get it. That other guy didn't do any time. So we should just allow people to murder people now. So so you're trying to say if Harvey Weinstein doesn't get arrested, I'm not talking about you particularly, Rowdy, but I'm saying, so if Harvey Weinstein doesn't do time for his actions, that means that now it's illegal to rape women. I want to know what your position on this is. If Harvey Weinstein doesn't do any time, he doesn't get arrested. Now, are you trying to say, not you, Rowdy, I'm just speaking in general, are the people that saying, every time somebody talk about R. Kelly, they want to talk about other people, are y'all saying that it should be legal to rape women? If we can't put Harvey Weinstein in jail, then nobody should go to jail ever in the history of the world ever again for rape. But that's the argument that they're making. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, you're gonna don't put R. Kelly in jail until you put Harvey Weinstein in jail, or don't put R. Kelly in jail until you put the people in Hollywood in jail. Do you understand the position? You understand what I'm saying? So let's handle one situation at a time. So I think those other people should be being put in jail. Anybody that molests children, anybody that rapes someone, they need to be put in jail. Period. Can we get them all? Sadly to say, no, they all don't get, nobody gets them all. You understand what I'm saying? It's a shame, but what are you going to do about it? It's a shame, but what are you going to do about it? You understand what I'm saying? But that it kills me when people say that. I'm sorry to hear about that, Miss Bloom. I don't know who's doing what, but in this climate that we live in now, I don't see people accusing the woman. I can't speak about your case. I don't know your case. But I'm actively an individual that thinks that we need to look at things on an individual basis. I'm going to tell you a story real quick, a personal story that I went through. All right. So there was this chick. This is one of the reasons why, like, unless a female let me know that they're interested, I don't know which way to go. This shit is confusing. I don't know how to play games. I don't know. I know how to play zero games. I don't know how to play games. I'm telling you. Like, I only know how to be direct. Now, depending on how you accept that directness is depending on how much fun I'm going to make it. You understand what I'm saying? Because I also like to have fun and I like to do weird shit and I like to play and I like to joke and all that. But if a female don't make it known to me, I tend to, like, if you not interested, I'm like, okay, well, I mean, I only can make but so many concessions. I only can make so many opportunities to get to know you. I'm giving you a perfect example. I got two examples, but first one that is a little bit less crazy. There's a female in my neighborhood, right? I done asked her out like 3 or 4 times. She's never said no, but she never goes. So I'm like, all right, you're not interested. It's okay. It's not a problem. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not upset. I'm not angry. I get it, right? But at the same time, she does other things that it's like, you could tell, like, only females that's interested do that shit. What the fuck are you doing? So now I just try to avoid her all the way. I don't want to see her. I don't want to be around her because I don't want that kind of, I don't fuck with confusion. So let me tell you a story. So I used to mess with this chick, right? So this is a long time ago. So I used to mess with this chick. So she was at my crib, right? So we're about to get ready to do some stuff, right? So she starts saying no, right? So I'm like, you try a little bit harder, right? She's like, no, she don't want to have sex. So I'm like, all right. I leave it at that. We just chill, watch TV. That's it. It's over, right? A whole nother day, me and her's having a conversation. And we're talking. So she was like, oh man, I really wish we would have had sex that day I came to your house. And then I'm looking at her like, what the what? What are you talking about? You was actively pushing me away, actively telling me no, actively letting me know that this is not something that you wanted to do. What are you talking about? She's like, oh, I just wanted you to try hard. Nah, we're not doing that. You feel me? We're not doing that. We're not doing none of that. I think that was the last time I ever spoke to her. We're not doing none of that. That was the last. I believe that was the last time I ever spoke to her. I mean, I seen her damn near every day. I don't think I talked to her ever again. Yeah, dead serious. She used to live in my neighborhood. Not here. I used to live somewhere else. I don't think I ever talked to her again. Nah, I don't play them games. Yo, look, man, I'm an active believer of this. I'm going to tell you what I'm an active believer of. Us as men, I'm not talking about women. I'm talking about us as men. Us as men, or me, I'm gonna say me, okay? Me. There's things that I want to do in my life. I'm not gonna be able to be but so successful if I'm thinking about 8 or 9 different things that don't got shit to do with me being successful. So if I'm trying to holler at you, I got tons of plans. I was doing shit back then. I got tons of plans. I got tons of shit that I want to do. I got tons of shit I actually can do. I got quite a few things that I want to do, and I'm just trying to figure out how to get it done. But there's no way in the world that I want to be busy chasing some female that's not interested at any time. She's not interested. That's the way I'm taking it. Now, I don't do the head games because I don't want nobody fucking with my brain. I need to be able to focus on success. How could I focus on success if I'm busy dealing with somebody playing games? How could I focus on trying to improve my situation if I'm busy on thinking 50% of my thoughts is on what the hell was this chick doing? You ever been just doing some shit and then all of a sudden you think about some other weird shit that happens? I don't like that. If she was interested, she would have let me know she was interested. That's it. That's the way I feel. I don't play games. I don't know who you're saying saved my life, but whatever, Jason. Dude, the girl was already at my crib. I knew her. We was hollering at each other for weeks. This is not no, she just came over. What you thought? I just opened up my door and was like, who are you? And she walked in. Oh, yeah, dodging a bullet. Hell yeah, I don't deal with none of that craziness. This is a fact. I've been in situations where I try to talk to a shorty. She don't really like me, but her friend like me. So then she's trying to invite me places for me to be try so her friend could try to. No, we're not doing that. If I liked your friend, I would have spoke to your friend. Hey, what up, Chunky? Yeah, people, that shit was crazy. I never spoke to her again. I'm dead serious. Never spoke to her again. The fuck do I want somebody playing with my head for? I don't got time for that. Right now, to this day, I hate opening up IG. I fucking hate opening up IG. If y'all ever see me not go on IG for a couple of days, that's because I do not want to open up my IG. Because there's this chick on IG, right? I'm feeling her. I ain't lying, right? But I know she's not interested, right? So check this out. I'll just be way too honest. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Because I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk about shit. I don't be caring. So there's this chick on IG, right? I'm really feeling her. I think she's dope as shit, right? I don't think she's interested, by the way, but I think she's dope as shit, right? And every time I open up IG, the first fucking picture that comes up is hers. Like damn near 100% of the time. Every single time I open up fucking IG, the first picture it shows me, like when you open IG, the first thing I'm not even gonna open. I was gonna show y'all, but I don't want to tell y'all who it is. The first damn picture, every single time. I think I'm about to go back to Twitter. I'm done with. I'm so pissed off at IG. I hate the fact that it does that. No, I can't unfollow her. If I could unfollow her, I wouldn't have this problem. Anyway, let's move on. God dang it, unfollow her. If I could unfollow her, this wouldn't be an issue. If I could unfollow her, it wouldn't be a problem seeing her picture every time I open up the damn IG. I'm thinking so many different things at the same time right now. Let's move on to the last topic. Wait, hold on. What is this Jason guy talking about? If he's talking about doing Gorilla Glue, he's about to get kicked. Oh no, I don't know what he's talking about. Leave it alone. I think y'all all just talking crazy, having a good time. I'm leaving it alone. And somebody just commented to me on IG. Y'all did that on purpose, so I opened up my IG, right? I'm not even gonna open it. I ain't gonna lie, I be leaving y'all on red a lot for that reason, for that one specific reason. All right, so basically, I found out what prison Shadi is in, jail Shadi is in. I have a person who basically informed me about what jail Shadi is actually in. I'm slow on disseminating information for a couple of different reasons. I'm slow on disseminating the information for a couple of different reasons. One of the reasons is he's not in the BOP. It's not in the BOP. I know what prison he's in, all right, jail he's in. And I'm slow because I don't know if, if there is an actual threat on his life. I don't want to send people somewhere if they don't know where he's at. So I'm not going to tell nobody what jail he's in. But I will tell you that I know what jail Shadi is in. And I can say that all of the evidence at this point, even without paperwork, all of the evidence at this point lends to the possibility that Shadi is talking. Listen to what I'm saying. All of the evidence lends to the belief that Shadi is talking. Allegedly. I'm going to do a video on it. I'm going to do a video on this. I'm going to do a video on this. Matter of fact, everybody might want to check this video out if they have not seen it yet. First of all, there is a MTA says that they talked to Shadi, right? The agency, they say they talked to Shadi, right? Sarah also says that she talks to Shadi, right? And we know for a fact that Punch has said that he talks to Shadi, right? As far as I know, MTA bookings to Shia. I'm not as allegedly, and Sarah allegedly has been very, very hard on Tekashi for his speaking, right? They've been really hard on Tekashi about him talking to the police, right? Allegedly. So let's go over what we do know or what I can tell you. If I told you, I gotta watch what I say because I don't want people to. Y'all gonna have to watch. Y'all gonna have to watch the video I'm gonna put out. You don't gotta have no choice. I'm gonna point something out real quick. And this is my point. This is my whole point about how nobody wants to report on Shadi. This is my whole point. This is my point. When nobody could find 6ix9ine, and I'm gonna call her out on it. When nobody could find 6ix9ine, Sarah was one of the matter of fact, Sarah was the first person that told us that nobody could find 6ix9ine, that he was not in the federal BOP no more. Sarah was the first person that let anybody know. Nobody knew that. Nobody knew that. People forget about that. Nobody knew that. When Sarah and academics was arguing, Sarah let it be known, yo, why can't nobody find your homeboy? Because he's a snitch. Sarah was literally the first person that called him a snitch. As far as I know. I could be wrong. Allegedly. So my point is this. When nobody couldn't find 6ix9ine, you had Sarah, you had MTA bookings pushing the narrative. At this point, Punch was still on 6ix9ine's side. So please, don't nobody add Punch into this. I don't want no. That's why I'm not really trying to go hard on Punch. Should that be a no homo? I mean, whenever people sound no homo, that sounds really, homophobic. So, y'all know what I'm talking about. Hold on. I'm about to explain to you what Vlad did, and this is why Vlad is laughing. I'm going to tell you why Vlad set her up and why Vlad is laughing. I'm going to explain something to you. And this is why her people did her a disservice sending her on fucking Vlad. This is why her people did her a disservice of having her go on any platform where they wanted to talk about 6ix9ine exclusively. I'm going to explain. Give me 1 second. As soon as they couldn't find 6ix9ine, his baby mama was the first person, as far as I know, talking about how he was a snitch. Now, I'm not saying she's lying about that. I'm not saying she's wrong. All right, let's just be clear on that. I'm not saying 6ix9ine didn't snitch. I'm not saying that. You're going to see it in the comment section. You're going to see a whole bunch of shit in the comment section that's going to make no sense whatsoever. Because you're going to have a ton of people that's going to want to comment on the video without actually watching the video. You understand what I'm saying? They're going to send out emails to everybody. Yo, got to go attack that Jack Frost video. You feel me? But hold on. Check this out. Check this out. No, Mel is also not showing up in the BOP. That's a whole nother discussion and a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. Hold on, one thing at a time. When they couldn't find 6ix9ine, listen to what I'm saying. His baby mama. I actually did a video talking about how they couldn't find Mel already. So dragged him, calling him a snitch. Right? We're not going to even talk about the YouTube content creators right now. We're going to talk about his baby mama, right? Yeah, she tried to get him killed. That's a fact. Whether she knows it or not. Now, we couldn't find Shadi for how long? When did I make that video? Hold on. Because I want to be accurate. So let's see. I made that video at least a minimum of 5 days ago. Right? Did you hear them talking about? Yo, we can't find Shadi. Shadi snitching. No. But her number one reason for calling 6ix9ine a snitch was because nobody could find 6ix9ine. She actually said, you know, when you can't find somebody in the prisons, what that means. So if she can call 6ix9ine a snitch because people can't find 6ix9ine, why can't she call Shadi a snitch? If she can call 6ix9ine a snitch, why can't she call Shadi a snitch? No, I didn't read your message from yesterday. I've been off of IG as much as possible. I just explained that like a couple of minutes ago. That video been up 5 days. Y'all already know that other YouTube content creators quite often hear stuff over here and make videos. Why haven't other YouTube content creators made videos about this? Dope ass name. I body Q for the juice. That's a dope ass name, yo. You gotta be from the 90s to get that, most likely. When people talk about the BBN network, hold on, we're gonna take a sidebar real quick. When people talk about the BBN network, right? You got people that love calling me a liar over here. What up, Mike Jones? You got people that love calling me a liar over here. Right? You got people that love just trying to bash me, love trying to tear down this platform. You got people that make videos about me, talking shit about me all day, fucking day, right? This is facts I'm talking about right now. This isn't it. This is facts, right? But how often do you see me report something first? How often do you see me report stuff other people just don't want to report on? How often do you see me talk about something and then other people pick it up? How often? We can't find Shadi. Well, we can't find Shadi. I know where he's at. Shadi isn't in the BOP. That's an more accurate way to put it. I know what jail he's in. I know what jail he's in. He's in jail. I know what jail he's in. I know where the jail is. I know what type of people they hold in that jail. I know who he's telling on. Samuel Bull was a killer before he turned to rat. That's a fact. I know where he's at. I don't care what names y'all put up there. I'm not saying nothing right now. I know where he's at. But quite frankly, I'm tired of other YouTube content creators showing up here, using the information, and then not giving me a shout out. If not for that, I would say where he's at right now. Because when I use y'all information, I shout y'all out all day. I don't watch a lot of y'all, but the ones that I do watch and I get something from y'all channel, I say your name on my channel all day. I keep it a full stack. A full stack. Shout out to Rio Martinez with the donation. That's the first donation today. I've been dropping bombs all show. And that's the first fucking donation. Shout out to Rio Martinez for the donation. He said, Frost has all the juice. Tell him what it is. He folded like a cheap beach chair. That's the first fucking donation today. And I've been dropping jewels all day, talking facts all day. That's crazy. I didn't even realize I wasn't getting any. But that's crazy. I didn't hear what you say, Carl Malloy. But shout out Bandana Black. Bandana Black donates to the channel. Shout out to Bandana Black. He donates to the channel. If Bandana Black want to come in here and use some of the information I use, shout out to him. He donates to the channel and he called me out on his channel. I respect that. Shout out to Rio Martinez with the next donation. He said, facts, big facts. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to DJ Bandana Black. DJ Bandana Black actually sponsors some of the videos because he donates enough money for the sponsorship. For everybody that wondering how sponsorship works, for like every $10 you donate, you're put into a pool to sponsor videos. Soon, when we get the podcast up off the ground, and the podcast is actually going to be moving to other stations, I'm going to get the podcast up on Spotify and all of them shit soon. And I'm going to have people sponsor those videos also, but they're going to be sponsored in a different manner. But yeah, for every $10 somebody donates, you basically get put into a pool, and then you're able to sponsor videos. I don't really have no people. I haven't been doing lives lately, and the donations haven't been coming in, so I don't really have people for sponsorships. But now I got Rio Martinez, so Rio Martinez is going to be sponsoring a video today. Do not talk about the new Avengers, please. We spoke about it a little bit earlier. Actually, Snow Billy seems to have been right about a lot of shit that he said. Not for nothing. A lot of shit that Snow Billy said was right. Snow Billy came on this show and said they are all talking. Anybody remember that? Snow Billy, before he got locked up, he came on this show. Shout out to Snow Billy. Before he got locked out, Snow Billy came on the show and said they are all talking. Anybody remember that? I remember that. Shout out to Reaper Keeper with the donation. He said people need to keep the same energy they threw 6ix9ine under because he's Spanish, I think. Because what's the difference between them and all? Where's the rat emojis? I'm going to tell you what I believe the difference is, and I don't think it's because he's Spanish for most people. I think it's just that 6ix9ine was just talking so crazy that people wanted to see something bad happen to him. Shadi is likable from what I see, and from the people that I know that know him personally. Shadi's a solid dude, and Shadi's likable. People like Shadi. They was about to give Shadi so many years. Hold on. I've been talking about that we can't find Shadi. My point is, hold on. Driving for Dollars said YouTube creators won't talk about it because I think a lot of it has to come down with the actual paperwork. Until they see paperwork, people don't want to speculate. They was calling 6ix9ine a snitch before his paperwork dropped. Explain that, Driving for Dollars. Driving for Dollars, explain that. Before his paperwork dropped, people were calling 6ix9ine a snitch. Hold on. No. Before 6ix9ine's paperwork dropped, people were calling 6ix9ine a snitch. Explain to me how that's okay, but not calling Shadi out is okay. Explain to me how that is okay. Because before 6ix9ine paperwork, show of hands, who's seen people calling 6ix9ine a snitch before his paperwork dropped? I'm not saying whether he is a snitch or not. Show of hands. Yes, you saw people calling 6ix9ine a snitch before his paperwork dropped. No, you did not see people calling 6ix9ine a snitch before his paperwork dropped. I'm just curious. No, I'm not arguing with you, Driving for Dollars. I just want to show you the inconsistency. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not arguing with you. I just want to show the inconsistency. Exactly. There was a ton of people calling 6ix9ine a snitch before his paperwork dropped. I do my due diligence. Whenever it's a guess or something like that, I let it be known it's a guess. Sometimes I say allegedly to shit that I know is fact. Allegedly. There's a ton of shit I knew was a fact, and I just still said allegedly. Lovely E, you are absolutely correct. I'm just saying let's keep the same energy for everybody. That's all I'm saying. I'm really not saying nothing else. That's what I'm saying. If y'all was able to call if people was able to call 6ix9ine a snitch once they heard that he wasn't able, when they wasn't able to find them, that was enough. People just calling 6ix9ine a snitch. We can't find him, he's snitching. We can't find, well, we weren't able to, most people can't find Shadi. Where's that same energy at? You understand what I'm saying? Yep, where the rappers at? Why aren't the rappers talking crazy about Shadi? I know where he's at. And I've been told y'all that a lot of the shit was going to be international, but that's not what he's snitching on. No, that's not what he's allegedly snitching on. No, I know where he's at. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not going no further than that. I know where he's at. And because I also know what he's allegedly speaking on. I might drop a video on it today. I'm waiting to get confirmation of something. Give me 1 second. So I'm thinking I might drop an allegedly video today. I'm not 100% sure. I might just drop an allegedly video today, let y'all know a little bit about what's going on. If I don't get confirmation, I'm hoping to get confirmation on something today. If I can't get confirmation on something today, I might just drop an allegedly video. The paperwork isn't coming out till August. Also, how much have I been wrong about? Hold on. Because Driving for Dollars is saying wait for the paperwork. How much have I been wrong about? Like, let's just keep it a stack. How often am I wrong? I'm not saying how often? I've been right about a lot of shit, yeah? How often am I wrong? thinking about dropping. So everybody that don't know what an allegedly video looks like, this is what the allegedly video looks like. I don't make many of them. This is what an allegedly video looks like. You're gonna see the word in red. Damn, this video is picking up. You're gonna see the word in red that says allegedly. That's what an allegedly video looks like. And a Shadi allegedly helping the government in separate case, right? 20 days ago. Let me cover up the money. I don't know. 20 days ago, I made this video. Look, 20 days ago. How often am I wrong? How often? Come on, man. How often am I wrong? 20 days ago. So just so we could be clear, no disrespect to anybody that was with the community prior. But just so we could be clear, I've been right about shit before certain individuals came and was on this platform. And I'm still right about shit after certain individuals have left this particular channel. So this is I'm just saying. Because, you know, people love to try to take, I'm no disrespecting nobody. I'm just pointing something out. Sorry about that, Jonathan Sanchez. I try to get people to hit the like button. Turn the notifications on and off. For everybody, turn your notifications off and then turn them back on. For everybody, turn your notifications off and then back on. That's my issue. That's my only issue. They were so quick to talk trash about 6ix9ine. Why aren't they saying the same trash about Shadi? That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying nothing else. If they're not talking about anybody else, fine, cool. But Shadi and 6ix9ine was the image. They were the face of what was going on. Shadi got on one of them Love and Hip Hop shows. He was a face of the organization. People know who Shadi is. You understand what I'm saying? So why is it okay for them to talk crazy about 6ix9ine, but when Shadi is involved, oh, we don't want to comment on that. Oh, we're gonna be quiet. Oh, we're not gonna say anything on that. If Shadi's really a street person and he even knows more than 6ix9ine, that you can't talk. Go speak to somebody that's been in the feds. Ask them what happens when they can't find you. When all of a sudden you're not in the BOP no more and they moving you around. Ask them. Don't ask me. Ask them. You feel me? Well, I got 2 IG pages. I'm about to start promoting the videos a lot more heavily than I currently do. I'm opening up my IG. God dang it! Every damn time I open up the damn IG, I lie to you not. God dang it, yo! Every time I open my IG, it's that damn woman. Why would you send me that? Somebody just commented something to me and I'm looking for it. Why can't I find it? Hold on, give me 1 second. Every time I open up my IG, the shit is crazy. Every time I open my damn IG, the shit is retarded. What's up, Richella? Oh, I'm sorry about that, y'all. I forgot to tell y'all. I did not go to Philly. The reason why I didn't go to Philly is because the person who I was actually going down there to interview, they didn't do the show. The show got called off. The show got postponed. So the show was actually going to be in a couple of months. So I did not go to Philly. If I would have went down to Philly, I would have hit you up, Richella. You already know. I did not go to Philly for that reason. I didn't go because the individual I was supposed to go speak with, they had a problem with the law, and so they weren't able to be in Philly. So I don't really want to get into it. Come to DC. First of all, Bree Powell, you got a man. Talking about come to DC. You got a man. Get out of here. I'll go down there and get myself killed. I'm telling jokes. Okay, so I have a video that's going to be coming out talking about Roe murder. I don't know what else to tell you. I got a video coming out. I'm going to be talking about Roe murder. It's going to be on the allegedly video, by the way. It's going to be on the allegedly video. We're going to be talking about Roe murder. We're going to be talking about Mel Matrix. And we're also going to be talking about Shadi. It's going to be on the allegedly video that's going to be coming out. So, no, I believe as far as with the 6ix9ine situation, I believe as far as with the 6ix9ine situation, I don't want to. Okay, as far as I know, Roe is not talking to anybody. Let's just be clear on that. Roe is not talking to anybody. Roe is not snitching at all. He's not talking to anybody. So just so we can be clear on that. All right. No, this is gonna be allegedly. A snitching is only when I have actual paperwork in front of me. I need paperwork to talk about the snitching. So in August, there's gonna probably be a new episode of the snitching for sure. I already know it's gonna be in the paperwork. Anyway, I don't think a lot of people do. I really don't. I don't think a lot of people do. I don't think a lot of people do. We're gonna do an allegedly video at some point today. Oh man, I'm supposed to be going to the gym today. At some point today, we're gonna be doing an allegedly video. We are not going to harass people in our community about why they're not doing things. All right, Reaper. I'm deleting that message. We're not harassing people. We're not doing that. All right. We're not harassing people, Reaper. We are not harassing people. I'm asking you, please. We're not harassing people. All right. How could she control what somebody else does? That's why that statement is harassment. You understand what I'm saying? It's like asking me why isn't somebody else doing some shit. How the fuck do I know? Thank you, Eric Mack. Appreciate you. Yeah, but I understand what you're saying, Reaper Keeper. Reaper Keeper says, I want to see if Sarah has the guts to be real. But my point is, what the hell does that got to do with Richella? Big homie says paperwork. You need transcript. Fed's paperwork is different. Niggas be getting Rule 35 time reductions and 5K1 reductions. You need a transcript. Plus, they only plead guilty when they haven't been sentenced. Dude, I'm not arguing any of this stuff that you're saying. But once again, I'm just asking, how often have you seen me be wrong? So why wouldn't you think I'm doing my due diligence? Come on, Reaper Keeper. Can you stop with the bullshit? I'm asking you. I'm not going to keep asking you. I'm not going to keep asking you. I'm asking you. I timed out just being honest for doing some bullshit one day. Now he don't never come back. Yes, but can we just drop it? That's what I'm asking. Can we just drop it? I'm not saying that paperwork isn't important at all. But what I'm saying is how often am I wrong? Yep, and I talked about that yesterday. Did anybody see the video I did on this yesterday? Hold on, I'll show you the video where I talked about the thing that you're talking about, Rasheem Jack. I'll show you the video. I talked about it yesterday. Hold on. This video right here, I talked about exactly what you're talking about. Hold on. Why does that keep happening? This video right here, I talked about exactly what you're talking about. If anybody wants to know what Rasheem Jack is talking about the CEO, Jack Boy Entertainment and all that, I talk about it in this video. Oh, you got the info from me. Got a copy. But I'm showing people where they could go watch it at. You feel me? That's all. I'm just showing people where they could go watch it at. That's it. Nah, I lost the screen protector a while back. It don't got one no more. But I don't know. I don't drop my phone that much. I was thinking about picking up a 10. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to explain to y'all what my beef is, right? This is my beef. They were going in on 6ix9ine before any paperwork at all dropped. No paperwork dropped. There was no paperwork. None. As soon as his baby mama said to academics, your homeboy is a rat. That was it. Everybody was on go. Not everybody, but a lot of people were on go. I wasn't on go. I wasn't calling people rats. There's a couple of other channels where they were not calling people rats. Other dudes was on go. They were making 3-4 videos in one day talking about how 6ix9ine is a rat. Where's the same energy when Shadi is involved? That's the only question I'm asking. No disrespect to nobody, but where's that same energy? Clay Block says if Shadi is in the snitch building, he a rat. Coincidentally, I know where Shadi is. Appreciate you, favorite accident. Coincidentally, I know where Shadi is. Oh, that energy is on the streets. I know. Think about it. You have all these people that are making videos talking about how they are so with Shadi. They are so with Shadi, right? These same people are talking about how they hate rats. I think he stopped talking about you, Richella. I asked him to stop talking about you. He stopped talking about you. But you do have the right to ask him to stop talking about you. That's a fact. But I asked him to stop talking about you. He stopped talking about you. I just thought I'd let you know. Well, with the Billy Otto situation specifically, those guys don't know how to build a platform. So they're doing a lot of shit that is against the rules, and that's why they shit keep getting taken away. And also, I think I'm not saying Billy Otto was doing it, but that's also the new clout chasing to say that you had your account deleted. That's the new clout chasing. It makes you seem edgy, like you're doing something right because you know what I'm saying. Just like when you talk about your haters, you understand what I'm saying? It's like the new clout chasing. Later, driving for dollars. Anyway, we got to close up on this. I have to eat lunch. I'm gonna have a salad and a soup for lunch. I got to get some lunch going. Also, I got to get a video or two out because we're going to the gym today. No, you was asking somebody. I don't want to get into it. Can we just not get into it, Reaper Keeper? Can we just do that? Can we just not get into it? We could just not get into it. Like we could literally do that. Like that's what we need to start doing. Like as a people, seeing where there could be an issue and saying, you know what, fuck that. I don't want no issues, and just not getting into it. We can always just do that. No, that song by Swayze is dope. That's a fact. That Danny song by Swayze is dope. You can have whatever kind of coffee you want in your morning. Pray for your lungs. Yes, my lungs too. I know I'm dying. It is what it is. I'm scared of it. Anyway, we gotta go out. One thing I want to say before we go out. I did a video on GQ Casanova, and I was speaking about the GQ Casanova, and this is just to go to show you like where people are at mentally. I did 4 videos on GQ Casanova. The first video, I told people that he got hurt. Let's wish him a recovery. The second video, I spoke and said, yes, it's a fact. I know this, he got hurt, whatever. I gave a little bit more information. The third video, I did after I made the first 2 videos, and I had people going up in the comment section talking about I'm lying and I don't know what I'm talking about and all of this is fake news and I'm lying. So I made a third video and I gave a little bit more information to just prove I know what I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying? So yes, I knew what I was talking about. GQ Casanova was hurt. He was put in the hospital. This is all factual information. You understand what I'm saying? Factual information. So I made 3 videos saying he got hurt. Let's wish him let's hope he recovers because, we don't want people to get hurt. We don't want people to be injured. Let's hope he recovers. I made 3 videos on that, right? I made 1 video talking about how in 2003, he did some weird shit, got himself arrested, and the story is funny. right? I don't know why he got attacked. I don't know who did it. I don't know. So that's I'm gonna do a story on what I don't know. So I made one video and it was funny as shit, and I'm laughing. Now this is what I want to show people. Let me show you something real quick. Because people were basically saying what icon was there? Oh fuck! I moved one of them shits by accident. Gotta find out what it is so I can put it back. All right, so hold on. I gotta find something real quick. I'm gonna find something real quick. I'm gonna show you something. So the New York Post did an article, right? And the New York Post article from 2003, it's actually in the link to the description of that video, by the way. Look what they labeled him as. First fucking paragraph. America's dumbest bank robbers. Right? You didn't hear me disrespect him. You didn't hear me talk about his intellectual prowess. You didn't hear me say anything negative about him. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just talking about the story and laughing my ass off because the shit is funny. All right, so hold on. Right here it says that somebody questioned his intelligence. You didn't hear me say that. You didn't hear me say none of that. You didn't hear me say that. You didn't hear me disrespect him. But if you go into the comment section, you're going to have people like, yo, he might come after you. Yo, that guy might put you through. For what? Telling a story? I'm giving you a story. The guy did some shit and it was funny. And I want to laugh at some funny shit that he did. It was funny. How you going to go on the Weight Watchers and think that they're going to pay you $20 to lose 20 pounds? I don't care what nobody say. That sounds like some shit straight out of Saturday Night Live. So whatever, nigga. Anyway, you 19 years old, you know better. Anyway, and on top of that, isn't Jenny Craig for women? Isn't Jenny Craig for women? Like, am I wrong about that? Isn't Jenny Craig like supposed to be all for women? Does anybody know? Okay, so it's not all for women. All right, so men could go to Jenny Craig. I didn't know. Yeah, this is the hoodie. This is the allegedly merch. We got the t-shirts, we got the hoodies, we got the stretch pants, we got the mugs. We got some other stuff going on with it too. And the bank robbing shit was his whole day was pure hilarity. He needed a nigga following him around with a camera. He needed a nigga following him around with a camera that day. That whole day could have been a TV show. It could have been a 22-minute TV show. Just saying. Oh shit. Then people are like, yo, why you trying to? Nigga, I'm reporting actual news that New York Post talked about. You know what? If you want to beef with me, do me a favor. You go down to New York Post first. You find this guy right here that reported on it in 2003. Go find him. You know what I'm saying? You square your issues up with him. And then after you square your issues up with him, then it's only fair that after that, you come square your issues up with me. Because you can't square your issues up with me if you ain't going to square your issues up with him first. Facts. Anyway, I love you. I want everybody to have a beautiful day. Please, we have to stop giving in to the suckers. So what I mean by that is you have a lot of people that want something for nothing. Also, RIP to John Singleton again. RIP to John Singleton again. We spoke about him at the beginning of the broadcast. No. Richella, when somebody made that actual video, somebody was trying to extort me. and I told them niggas, I'm not giving you no money. And I just made the video saying, if y'all niggas is gonna come kill me, come do it. I'm not giving y'all niggas no money. Nobody ain't taking nothing from me. That's a fact. So people could take that however they want to take it. That's a fact. So I was on live talking about the shit. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I was on live talking about the shit, and that's actually but I don't want them to. I want them to keep the video up. I don't want them to take the video down. Keep the video up. That's a fact. The director. You feel me? It is what it is. The guy documented some point in my life where some motherfucker thought they was gonna come up to me and tell me that I had to give them money. Nigga, I ain't giving you shit. How about that? If you don't earn it, I ain't giving you nothing. What the fuck? That don't make sense. Anyway, let's move off of that. Anyway, and coincidentally, somehow that makes me a pussy because I told people I wasn't gonna give them anything and that they better off just coming to try to kill me. So apparently that makes you a pussy because if somebody tries to extort you and you tell a nigga no. So that just goes, that's what I mean. Like there's a lot of fake street niggas out here. It is what it is. Anyway, yo, look, we gotta stop giving into suckers and sucker shit. All right, that's what niggas gotta stop doing. We gotta stop thinking that it's okay to paint over a mural of somebody that passed away. We gotta stop saying, okay, we don't want to send this person to jail for a crime unless you also send all of those other 20 people to jail for a crime. We got to stop having this mindset. You understand what I'm saying? This mindset, it got to go. We got to get rid of that mindset. That mindset is BS. That's the mindset that keeps us stuck. You understand what I'm saying? Like we have generational curses in our families. Everybody has them. You understand what I'm saying? Some families' generational curses are ignorance, the inability to be able to learn because they've grown up in an atmosphere of people who are so stubborn that you only believe what you want to be true. You understand what I'm saying? Other people's generational curses could be molestation inside of the family. There've been molestation going on, and people are protecting the molesters and allowing the children to be freaking abused. You understand what I'm saying? There's other generational curses as people not being able to be held accountable for their own actions and always having excuses. You understand what I'm saying? These things are generational curses. We have to break the generational curses. We can't allow for these things that we know for a fact is not good and hurt us to now become part of something that we are. You understand what I'm saying? So when that young lady goes and she spray paints that freaking mural, I'm not saying somebody was supposed to jump on her and attack her. I'm not saying that at all. But somebody could have prevented her from spray painting without physically hurting or harming her. Somebody could have just literally just grabbed her and held her. It's what is she? She's not. What kind of what she weigh? Like $130? You trying to tell me that somebody couldn't have grabbed her and held her? You trying to tell me that somebody couldn't picked up them cans of spray paints and threw them shits over the wall? You can't tell me that none of those things were possibilities. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, you had a dude that was looking from his window talking about if I was down there, oh boy. What do you mean if you was down there? Your building has an elevator or stairs. I mean, that's the law. They're not allowed to make buildings where you can't never come out of. You could have been downstairs, homie. You feel me? But we have to break the generational curses, and not just our families, but in our communities. We have to stop believing that it's okay for people to watch people do BS. Now, everybody was so outraged at that dude that kicked that lady in the face. Everybody was outraged at the people that stood around and watched that dude kick that lady in the face. Why aren't as many people outraged that somebody passed away, whether he was famous or not, and somebody else came and spray painted over their mural? Whether he was famous or not is moot. That's not even the important part. The important part is this was a mural that was put up in dedication of this man's life, in celebration of this man's life. How can you stand by and watch somebody desecrated? People need to stop recording. People need to stop being watching life. Get involved a little. Stop being so voyeuristic. Just a little. Get involved a little. Hey, look, baby girl, you gotta stop doing that. What you gonna do about it? What you mean? What am I gonna do about it? No. Let's stop everything right now. What do you mean? What am I gonna do about it? All evil needs to succeed is for a good man to do nothing. A good person to do nothing. That's all evil needs. That's it. Let's stop doing nothing. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.